Hi folks, how we doing? Edgar here, and today I want to show you what happens to natural leather when you leave it untreated at its natural stage. So what happens is that I'm going to show you a couple of things. This is my field notes booklet that I have over here, right? This is brand new, just made that for a client, and this is the way the leather comes from the factory. A natural 4 ounces thickness vegetable tan natural leather. Now this is all these are exactly the same leather, these three. Now this is a money clip that I've been using from time to time. Every so often I'll change my wallet, and this one here is my iPhone 6 case. This one right here. I should put this one this way here so you can see. All right, so here's what happens. The oils of your hands and dirt and grease and dust and all that stuff that you get in your hand with your hands on a daily basis wind up on this leather. Okay, so this leather actually eventually is gonna start turning and turning and turning until it becomes much darker than this. This is about just a few months old, and this one also is a few months old, but this one is brand new, so I don't usually touch this much. This is a sample that it has to go out to a client soon. So this type of leather develops a beautiful patina. Patina is the color change, as you can see it here. Is lighter, a little bit darker, and then darker, and it's gonna be really, really dark as time goes by. It develops a beautiful patina. And again, this is something that happens with the oils from your hand, the dirt on your hands, you know, on your daily handling of your wallets and your items. So that's what happens, and it's gonna be absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. I love this type of leather because this is the type of leather you can actually dye. We dye our leathers. Let me show you. This is what we use to dye. This one is a light brown, but this one is oil, and I love this one. I like to do oil better because it's better than, let me show you, than this one. There are two types. This is alcohol based, and this one is the oil dye. This one I like much better. The end result is much beautiful, but then again, there's other brands too that you can use, but I like to do, as you know, everything from scratch. So if I wanted to do this one black, I would dye this one black, because it's a couple of items that I'd rather do dye myself, you know, put the color myself. Some of the minimalist waters, like this one's over here, like this is Black Chrome XL, so I buy it just like that. It comes already colored. This one is the dark chocolate, and I have other colors as well. But when it comes to this type of items like this, when I work with vegetable tan and need to be dyed, then I'll dye myself. So I just want to kind of go over briefly about what happens with this type of leather. And again, it's the type of leather that it will develop a beautiful patina, and it just goes, as time goes by, it's going to be darker and darker, and it's going to wind up absolutely beautiful. Leather has, and I know that I mentioned before, leather has scratches, mosquito bites, scars, you know, scratches, all kinds of things. But that's what makes leather beautiful, because as I always mentioned before, leather tells you a story. It tells you the story about where the leather comes from, where the cows were raised, you know. Leather it tells you a lot of things. Like this one here has the scratches in the bag, and it has a stain right over here. I don't know if you can see it. This one also has a stain over here, but that's fine, because that's what happens. A couple of scratches here and there, and exactly the same will happen with this. This one has scratches in the, I don't know actually if you can see them here, but there's scratches over here, and this is how the leather came. And I love that, because to me it has it's a badge of honor, if you will. You know what I mean? It gives you bragging rights, I guess. All right, folks, that's all I wanted to tell you today. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Thank you for your support. Thank you for buying Made in America. Thank you for believing in somebody who makes little wallets in the garage. Thank you kindly. Have a good day.